Alright, so I have to go to school tomorrow and they're doing this mask pass thing where vaccinated people do not have to wear the mask. So that's good, although it might not last long, but so yeah. I'm just hoping they don't go virtual because geez, that was horrible. But we had 600 cases today, so I don't know. So, yeah. Last time I went here, this place was really muddy. So, I'm glad it's not muddy anymore and it kind of dried off. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely places that are probably still going to be muddy. That whole area changed. There are still areas that are pretty darn muddy. Over here, it's still kind of muddy. Kind of like the sound it makes when you step on it. So yeah, there's mud. Living in this bed now. First day of sophomore year. Oh my god. My first day of 8th grade was 2 years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh god. 8th grade, not good. Well, actually, 8th grade was the best grade of middle school. But my middle school experience was pretty crappy, so that's not really saying much. Not a lot of people here right now. Yep. Really muddy still. Although not as muddy and not as full. It's pretty muddy still. And it probably will be for a while. Usually the mud stops mid-August. And then there will just be days where it's muddy. There'll just be days where the river's all muddy, but it's not like just going to be constantly muddy. giganter, Chila Fejo, you can do it. I remember when you was a little Scott, video. It's kind of cool. The way it flows in this area, it's kind of cool. And more. The rule of thumb for me is don't go past where you can see it. So usually if you can't see it, don't go in there. Even during days like this, that means it's been raining too much. And it's too fast. Now it's getting a little bit less muddy than the last 2 times. So, it's still pretty muddy. I'm pretty sure most people are like this though. Muddy, pool, well not pool, the real thing is kind of empty afterwards. But muddy, and yeah, it's really muddy. So, that's, you can see some rocks here though, a little bit. So, how deep is it? Don't know how deep that gets. I don't think it gets that deep. I mean, this is a rocket. This is a rock dam. For crying out loud. You can tell it's trying to clear up because in the shallow areas it gets slow and it kind of clears up. Kind of stepped on it, so it dirtied it up. But in the shallower areas, it's slower, which is clearing up the water. So that's kind of a process the water does in clearing up. Kind of just slowly clears itself up when it does this. Honestly, because it's slower, all the sediment kind of settles. And, yeah. Albuquerque is requiring masks indoors for everybody soon. Just like mostly every big city.
I don't know about every big city. A lot of big cities are gonna require masks indoors for everybody. So, yeah. So, since the first day of school is tomorrow, my summer is coming to a close. Frankly, this summer went by fast. I don't know. It usually goes by fast, obviously. Summer goes fast. But even then, summers never went by this fast. Summer usually kind of... I don't know. Summer never... Usually like, summer never goes by this fast, though. Like, at school, so, yeah, I don't really know, this summer, what I did this summer, I don't really remember, I'm still trying to process this summer. I probably didn't even get done finished processing last year's summer, and that took a little bit. When summer started, I'm like, dang, already processing, let's go processing next year, or last year's summer. But no, this summer went fast. It went too fast, to be honest. Honestly, like, I'm going to school tomorrow and stuff. I have to get back in the routine. I have to get back into having a decent sleep schedule, except on weekends. All of that is usually always really hard. Going back into school, getting back into the routine, but it's also kind of fun. It's also kind of cool seeing your friends again. So, you win some, you lose some. So yeah, there's like areas where it's obviously slowing down but still kind of fast. Here's the little one, and then the bigger one, and then the bigger as the river kind of goes on. I'm gonna go take a closer look at some areas actually. Summer goes by fast. Just kind of gotta move along with it sometimes. This river's a bit more red, not its usual more brownish. It's a little more red than it normally is. Might be because of the Hemis River colliding with this, but might not. And then at the same time, there's kids I've had beef with. And some people are online, so they'll probably have more friends. So there's probably basically going to be more of them, which I really don't want. Don't want more people that I beef with. kind of want less. But more people means more friends, but also more enemies. That's how it goes. More people will mean more friends, but also more enemies. So, I'll make more friends, I'll make more enemies. That's probably how it'll be for a lot of high school. Except eventually you start to know your place. Kind of like middle school, you don't really know your place till like 8th grade. So eventually you kind of know your place. That's why 8th grade a better year. Possibly one of the best years, to be honest. Ugh. But 8th grade isn't one of the best years. Maybe it's probably not though. Huh. How deep can this part get? It's like slow and stagnant over here. Not that deep so far, but there is some pretty deep mud. Oh, and my dad's calling.